Docks Marine opens 7 days a week from 8 to 5. Sales, rental, service, all in one place. It's at Docks Marine, 5803 Eichard Ridge Road.
Hello and welcome into the WHKY News for Tuesday, July 16th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ralph Mangum. Watch the WHKY News Monday through Friday on channel 14.2, or you can find us at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, WHKY's Arianna Mack was at CAMA in Morganton last night, where a rather contentious public meeting was held.
Charlotte Water held another public meeting to discuss its INTERBASIN transfer request in Morganton on Monday night. This is the 6th out of 7 meetings, according to Charlotte Water.
This is our public notification meeting regarding Charlotte Water's notice of intent regarding modifying our INTERBASIN transfer certificate.
Charlotte Water filed a notice of its intent to request an increase from 33 million gallons per day up to 63 million gallons per day regarding the water it transfers from the Catawba River Basin to the Rocky River Basin, a tributary of the Yadkin Petey River. Charlotte Water's current IBT certificate was issued in 2002 by the North Carolina Environmental Management Commission. The current IBT certificate allows the transfer of up to 33 million gallons per day, peak day, from the Catawba River Basin to the Rocky River Basin, and it's projected to support Charlotte area water demands through 2028. Charlotte Water is requesting a modification to its current IBT certificate to increase the maximum limit.
What I'm taking away from the meeting was that presentation that they gave was a bit faulty. I saw their numbers like 1%. That's incorrect. Plus, there was nothing said about droughts, economy, our ability to grow, to do those things. That's why we're doing I'm executive producer of North Carolina Wild Concert at Broad Hill Civic Center, August the 10th at 7 o'clock. And we're going to carry on this movement to that concert. And what I'm getting away from it is that I live near the Catawba River, and I don't want to see that river drop. We wish Charlotte well. We love the citizens. We want them to have plenty of water. However, you love us too. We want to grow. We want to protect our wildlife, which will endanger our wildlife and lower our property values.
For additional information and to even view virtually past meetings, visit charlottewateribt.org and stay tuned to WHKY.com for updates. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna, and thanks to Don Newton for taking time to chat with us. Burke County 911 reported a large natural gas leak near Valdez Weavers on Lovelady Road at about 11:50 this morning. Lovelady Road was temporarily closed in the area. Some residents were asked to shut off their HVAC systems to prevent gas from being pulled into buildings, and a shelter-in-place order was issued for residents in the area. As of 2:30 this afternoon, the gas line was repaired. The shelter-in-place warning has been lifted. Residents can safely turn their HVAC systems back on. The Catawba County Board of Commissioners met in regular session Monday night. WHKY's Rob Eastwood has a recap.
During last night's meeting, commissioners dealt with a full consent agenda. It contained 11 items. Among those items, multiple requests from the Finance and Personnel Subcommittee. One of those requests was that the board authorize the county manager to sign an agreement with the North Carolina Department of Transportation committing Catawba County to fund its local share of project costs for a multi-use path along the North Carolina 150 highway bridge. They also requested the appropriation of $850,000 to support the project. The consent agenda also included a request from the Finance and Personnel Subcommittee that the Board of Commissioners appropriate $500,000 to Catawba County schools for mobile classrooms. The list of consent items also included a budget transfer from asbestos management to system-wide renovations. The transfer would be for the renovation of the press box at Newton Conover High School and the continued conversion of the former Thornton Elementary School to a high school environment for use by Discovery High School. In addition, the Policy and Public Works Subcommittee requested that the board adopt a resolution establishing project total cost, setting preliminary assessment roll, and scheduling a public hearing on the preliminary assessment roll for the Stonecraft Subdivision Road Improvement Project. All 11 of the consent agenda items were approved by commissioners. For a more detailed recap of last night's Catawba County Board of Commissioners meeting, you can go to this story at our website, WHKY.com. You can also follow the meeting's progress by going to the Catawba County Government X page. Reporting from Catawba County, I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY News.
Thank you, Rob. On July 10th, a month-long investigation into suspected marijuana distribution and the sale of counterfeit items led to the execution of search warrants at 7 local smoke and vape shops in Statesville. Iredell County narcotics investigators uncovered evidence that the shops were selling products labeled as hemp and CBD that contained more than the legal THC limit set by state law. They also received complaints from the public alleging that the stores sold the items to school-aged children. While executing the search warrants, investigators and other agents seized approximately 20 pounds of marijuana products and 664 pieces of counterfeit merchandise. A list of the smoke and vape shops involved is posted at WHKY.com. The investigation is ongoing. Coming up next, Rob, Arianna, and I have today's crime report. Rob has a heroin trafficking arrest. Arianna reports on the arrest of a man who was taken into custody inside the Lincoln County home he allegedly broke into. And I have details on the arrest of 2 suspects from Charlotte who are accused of stealing vehicles, trailers, and more in at least 4 separate cases. In local sports, Jason has East-West All-Star news, recognition for several CVCC athletes, and good news for an LR baseball player. In community focus, Arianna has a preview of an upcoming concert and fireworks display in Alexander County, and Rob has some safety tips from North Carolina Health and Human Services with particular emphasis on the recent heat wave. Over 90 and mostly sunny again today with a few thunderstorms in the area this evening. In the 90s again tomorrow with a 65% chance of rain. We'll be in the mid-80s Thursday, and then it'll drop down around 80 Thursday and Saturday, or Friday and Saturday rather, before rising back into the mid-80s Sunday with the chance of rain ranging from 55 to 60%. The latest weather forecast is always available at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You are watching the WHKY News.